headed for this, Corvo?
Hey, what's up? Joe Blow here with a review for Dishonored, a stealth assassin platform that lets you choose your path, violent assassin, or whisper in the shadows. I was so stoked for Dishonored once I heard about it.
Kill him!
So I stepped in excited for a whole new style of gameplay. Plus, check out those graphics.
Killing me won't solve anything.
I'm just kidding, the game's graphics are nothing like this. But that would be awesome.
Story.
In the city of Dunwall, there's conflict galore with a rat plague rounding out the atmosphere. You are Royal Protector Corvo Attano, and the Empress has sent you to search for help to end the rat plague.
Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
When you return, she's murdered, her daughter is kidnapped, and you're framed.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Take him.
So, not a good time. The rebellion breaks you out of prison, and you join their cause to help find Emily, the rightful heir, and seek revenge on all those who wronged you. Unfortunately, the story sets up nicely, but doesn't really follow through. They have a bunch of interesting elements like this guy, but don't flesh it out nearly as much as they should have.
You could start by being a bit more interested.
There are a lot of books and notes sprinkled throughout the world that bring the universe to life. There are also audio logs and overheard conversations that help you really immerse yourself into the world, but that will all be on your part to read and listen to everything if you so desire. As for me,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Layout.
the game is broken into multiple missions where you're meant to take out a specific target, or 2, or 3. You're taken ashore via Sam.
I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you.
He gives you tips and information that you may or may not want to use to execute your mission.
Slackjaw might have some ideas on helping you get inside the cat, if he don't kill you.
Once you land, it's completely up to you how you proceed, which is pretty awesome. You can choose to fight, or sneak your way through each area and kill as many or as few people as you'd like. You're afforded multiple powers and gadgets to accomplish your missions, but not all at once, obviously. What's really cool, or annoying depending on your personality, is that you can't have everything. You start with the basic powers of Blink and Dark Vision, and then it's up to you which powers you want to activate next and which powers you want to upgrade. So, if you are doing a stealthy playthrough, you would focus on more stealthy powers. If you're just running through and murdering everyone, you would choose the more aggressive powers. You won't be able to activate and upgrade every power within one sitting of the game because there aren't enough runes throughout. Runes are what you need to collect in order to access your powers. They're spread throughout each mission area, and luckily you have this fancy little heart thing that tells you where to find them. It also reads people's thoughts.
His father was one of the first to die of the plague.
Creepy. Your weapon and gear upgrades are done through a man named Piervo.
Ask me for any gear you need.
You collect coins and keepsakes throughout each mission in order to pay him. He can help you jump higher, see farther, and shoot straighter, so he's a good guy to have around. Additionally, listening and exploring each level can open up new possibilities and help you discover a way to take out the target without murdering them, if you don't have the itch to murder everyone you come across. All of the enemies have some pretty deadly AI and can become a real hassle if they gang up on you, but one of the enemy groups kind of stumped me. These zombie-like creatures called Weepers, who are infected by the rat plague, don't really do much harm and just kind of get in the way. Just felt like they couldn't logically put guards in certain places, so where it was barren, Weepers would reside. Kinda lame, but easy to look past.
Gameplay.
You are literally a kid in a toy store in Dishonored. You have guns, crossbows, grenades, snare traps, and superpowers. I mean, what else could you ask for? This is one of those games where you get so used to being able to do anything that other games will frustrate you afterward. There's a plethora of ammo and supplies throughout each mission, and you can also buy them up when you get back to home base after each level. Sword fighting is pretty easy and simple, allowing you to deflect enemies with a well-timed block, giving you ample time to
Finish him!
However, if you get overrun by multiple enemies, it will very quickly become apparent that the swordplay was meant for one-on-one. I will say, I did love cutting off a guy's head and then picking it up and throwing it at things. I literally lost 2 hours just doing that. I know, I'm seeking help. The one power you'll probably use the most, and the first one you get, is Blink. You can use it to teleport across rooftops, behind enemies, or to grab that just barely out of reach ledge. The really great aspect of this game though is combining your powers. The possibilities are endless and it lends itself to playing the game over and over and over again. The only complaint I have is that when possessing people, you can't do anything but walk. You can't open doors, fire a weapon, or attack anyone. Other than that, all of the powers have their own charm and you'll never get tired of them.
The look.
The graphics aren't the most stunning, but they lend to the creepiness of the world. The game definitely has a visual style specific to its world, and it seems people either love it or hate it. Additionally, the sound design is great and completely immerses you into the world, and the voice acting is really good as well.
Oh, I agree.
Joe Blow's breakdown. Pausing.
Yes, you can pause the game anywhere during any cutscene.
Kid friendly.
Is this game safe to play in front of your children? Probably not. It's very bloody and possibly too scary for children. Best to play this one at night or while the kids are away at school.
Extended play.
You could play this game straight through in a couple days if you don't care too much for the stealth aspect. It would be a pretty quick play. You could also spread the gameplay out over a month or two, and you wouldn't really lose much. The story is very basic: betrayal, revenge, assassinate, and there's not a lot to remember when jumping back in.
Buy or rent.
If you just want to do a one-time playthrough, I suggest only renting this game. However, if you feel like you would explore every nook and cranny as I did, and that you might find it appealing to go back through again and again, I would suggest buying this one. It could keep you entertained for months with all of the different possibilities for assassinations, power upgrades, and endings.
Armed with a blade, you change the course of the city forever.
Overall, this game had me grinning from ear to ear from the moment I started. From its engrossing world to the limitless possibilities, I couldn't put it down. The story did fall short in my eyes, and the ending happened so abruptly, I had to play a second time just to be sure I didn't accidentally skip something. Ending aside though, this game is incredible, and if the story was stronger, I'd say this game would become a classic. Still definitely something worth checking out.